Hey everyone, it's me Nicole. I own darngoodyarn.com, and I know it's been about a week since I've put up a video, but I wanted to just show you a really quick craft I came up with. I'm actually visiting my husband right now, so I'm in the hotel lobby, which is why I'm a little bit quiet. But someone called me up like right before I took a small break, and they said, "Oh, I'm not too crafty, but I'd really like to have curtain tie backs for my living room." Be out of your ribbon, and she wanted a twist to it, like to be incorporated into the curtain tie. And I got to thinking, like, oh, you know what? Instead of using ribbon, we were thinking at the Bahamas originally because it has such great texture. I said, oh, I have this ribbon that is essentially the at the Bahamas, but it's been plied. So I have 2-ply, 3-ply, and 4-ply. Now for this project, you're going to either want the 3-ply or the 4-ply because it's just going to give it a thicker, denser effect, and it's going to look like more of a statement piece than just having, a 2-ply cording. So you can find it on my site at darngoodyarn.com, and I wanted to just show you what this looked like in the end. And it's you just need to know how to tie a knot. That's all you have to do for this project, which are sometimes the best kind of projects. But I want to show you what I did. You'd be putting your hooks for where your curtain ties backs here and here, and then this would go around the curtain, and the whole length from top to bottom is 24 inches. Now you can put more twist into here by yourself and then put it up to the your curtain. I don't happen to like that as much because I like this I don't want to overcrowd the ribbon. I don't mind that it's twirled a little bit, but if you twist it too much, it's sort of like you're forcing the cording to do like what it shouldn't do. So don't, just let it be organic and let it be itself. And it's really cool colors. And now this person wanted, they had in their color scheme this really beautiful tone of fuchsia. And so what I chose to do is I had some ribbon. So what you'll need for this project, you'll need 2 hanks of either the 3-ply or 4-ply Sari ribbon that I have on my site. And if you can't find it, just email or call me, Nicole@darngoodyarn.com. And I'm going to take you from this to your finished project, which will be like all of 2 seconds. The other thing you're going to need, aside from 1 hank, this is the 4-ply that I'm using. You're also going to need 2 lengths of about 2 feet of ribbon, and I happen to have some of my recycled silk ribbon. I know, can you believe that? Like, who would have thought? And it's so funny because I actually want to be more of myself, but I feel like I have to be so quiet in this lobby right now, which is really funny. So what you're going to do is just you're going to take the hank apart. So it's just a matter of popping the top out here and then let it uncurl. And don't worry, the curl will go back into it just because of the way this stuff is shipped. So there you go. You have the twist, and you see you have this end and this end, and these are going to be your ends that you're going to use if you have like the curtain catch, like the catches where you would put your curtain ties. This is what that would go around. So if you have larger ones that have they're almost like big buttons on the wall, you might want to measure them and make sure that the loop that you make at the end here is large enough to go through that, just as you would, taking the same consideration of making a buttonhole, and you have specific buttons you want to use, okay? So all you do from this point, it's simple, is you take this piece of ribbon and you're going to just tie this. I'm going to do this towards the camera so you can see. So you're just going to tie this on. It's a basic little square knot. It's not even, I don't think this is a square knot. Well, I guess you can make it a square knot. It's actually like a double half hitch, but it doesn't really matter. So all I do from this point, you see I've attached it with just this little tail. I'm going to keep this tail exposed, and I'm just going to simply wrap this. And if you want more wrapping, you see, if you want more wrapping, you just cut a longer piece of ribbon, and it won't add to that much bulk. So then you have this tail here, and you still have this tail, so just make sure you leave this one long enough. And again, you're going to just tie this together. And for this, I would do a square knot, which is your right string over your left string, and then your left string over your right string. And it actually really lends itself to be a nice tight knot that is going to stay put for a long time. So I'm tying that, and you see, there you go, and it looks like that. Okay, and then from this side, what you're going to do is the same thing. And what, of course, you want to just make sure that you incorporate the twist a little bit, the natural twist, and that you make these, you make the holes. You're going to want to line it up, okay? So I want to say, okay, this is about where I want to start my other knot, just so you're not starting down here and then it's not symmetrical. So I'm going to start right about there, and I'll tie this on. And you see, I'm still tweeting here. You still hear my cell phone. But I'm sorry for any background noise too. They have like 23,000 TVs in this lobby, and I'm just like, really, is that necessary? So everyone has to watch their ESPN, I guess, until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So you're just gonna, again, leave the tail exposed. You're gonna just wrap. So much easier to do when I'm not taping it, but at least I had one done this time. And I was thinking about using my other camera, but then I realized I forgot my tripod at home. So you guys are just getting a webcam today. Oh, the other note too, on a note of symmetry, you want to make the wraps equidistant as well, okay? So now you have that. You're going to tie this on. So you see here, just going to tie that together. And if you really want, like say if you think you're going to be using the ties like almost every day, it might be good to just put a little spot of glue in. I really can't see it shifting that much, but if you want just the security, you can do that. Now here I have a little bit more of a tail. I might trim these myself if you want. I mean, it depends what kind of look. If you have more of an organic, funky kind of vibe going on, this might actually be really cool, and you could actually leave extended tails and then put beads onto it, and that would like give it a drapey effect if you just like a little bit more, have it be a little bit more ornate. So there you go. This is your curtain tie back, and this would actually be really cool too if you have a funky like Moroccan style bathroom, or any room that just doesn't mind having that pop of color, because in the bathroom you have the tie back for your shower curtain, so that might be kind of cool. So there you go. You have kind of two pretty matching, just because there's so many colors, curtain tie backs that are just fabulous, and of course 100% recycled or reclaimed silk from India. So this rope comes from a small family mill and co-op that I work with, and they employ about 50 people. So that's where you know where this is coming from. So I hope you enjoy. Email me if you have any questions, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.